What's up, y'all? Man, so obviously this is a haul. Um, it's funny. This was totally unexpected. As you can see, I've got one, two, three bags here of goodies from Didi's Discounts. It's funny because, I mean, if you've been following, obviously I haven't been, having a lot of hauls very recently. I had like a string of hauls a little while back. And then I kind of been, I hate to put it this way, but I feel like I've kind of been good. I've been kind of trying to hold off on the blowing my money on toys that I want and stuff. And I've been pretty good about it. Largely because, I mean, there's never a shortage of stuff that I want. Whether it's in store. Well, maybe not as much. In store, I mostly find stuff at the discount stores: Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Didi's Discounts. I don't find a whole lot at regular retail, Walmart, Target, and stuff like that. I find, as far as figures and stuff, I get more of the stuff that I want online, mostly Amazon. So anyway, I was gonna say largely I've been holding off just because there's been some things I've kind of been wanting to focus on. Well, no, that's not the word. Stuff. Well, okay, better, simpler way to put it is there's stuff that I'm trying to save up for. Again, there's never a shortage of toys that I want, and they'll be there. It's not like there's any lack of interest, and I'll get back to them. But there's a few things right now I've been wanting to try to save up for. So yeah, so there's that. I'm not gonna ramble about all those. It's actually a few things like I want to say before, and actually just stuff like I need to take care of with bills and stuff like that. Got the car registration coming up. If you guys are vehicle owners or drivers, you know about those vehicle registrations. It's not cheap. Vehicle maintenance, stuff like that. And then of course there's just stuff I want to get. Stuff that's a little, not just toy stuff. But anyway, then I go in at Didi's Discounts today after dropping my wife off at work. It's the one close by her work. And so I don't go there often. And it's been a while since I last went there. And usually when I go there, I'll usually get lucky and find a thing or two maybe. But yeah, that's definitely not the case. A thing or two or three or four or more. So anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into these hauls. Man, I just was not expecting to find so much stuff. So first up, another Titans Return figure. I've got Hot Rod. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I showed that in the haul. I think it was at Ross. I scored Hot Rod. I kind of quit collecting Transformers a while back. But sometimes, especially for $8, you can't go wrong. And I felt like Hot Rod was worth it, and Throttle and Breakaway here. For only $8. Yeah. Yeah, that was worth a pickup. So some of you might be familiar with One Punch Man. I'm familiar. I can't really say I'm a fan, but it's one of those things where it's like I want to be into it. I've watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm still not 100% like crazy about it. I almost feel like, you watch that many episodes and you're not all in. It's kind of like you either love it or hate it kind of thing. But I don't know. I still want to try, and I decided to pick this up. I am a fan of the original minis, little figures, and these previously were in blind bags. Only $8 for this 8-pack. I think this is a complete set of the figures available. Maybe minus some variants or something, or who knows, this might be all of them. It's only $8 for that. You know, I figure just in case if I end up really being a fan or something, at least I'd gotten this already. This I haven't really collected these. I have been a fan of Powerpuff Girls since the very beginning. I haven't really collected these newer figures, but check this out, 99 cents. So for $1, you know, I figure why not? I don't know if I'll ever find these other ones at you know, for this price, but Buttercup with flaming eyes, can't go wrong for only $1. So there's those. Oh man, I'm pretty excited about this stuff. I mean, I don't think I have buyer's remorse, but it's just like I pretty much blew all my all my remaining funds right now getting all this stuff. So it's like I gotta recoup. I gotta get some stuff sold, and you know. So anyway, but I got some good deals right here. I'll start with this one. So I got 3 Destiny sets here, and if you haven't heard me mention previously, I'm familiar with Destiny, but you know, not really being a gamer, I haven't actually played it. But I decided, you know what, these sets are cool, and I typically don't collect stuff like toys or merch of stuff that I'm not actually like a fan of, which is always tough with gaming properties, because you know I don't game, but they're cool. You know, like Halo, for example. Huge fan of Halo since, you know, a long time ago. My experience playing is very little, but I do. You know, I'm more familiar with that than this and a lot of other popular games. But you know, I even for as much as I don't play or stuff like that, you know, I'm really into the universe. So Destiny is one that seems really interesting. You know, I'd like to know more about it, you know, without having to play the games. But regardless, I feel like it's really cool, and I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of the sets and stuff. I don't know. I don't think I'd collect the action figures, you know, like the McFarlane action figures, but these sets, especially when you get them cheap like this. Look at that, $12 for this big Arcadia jump ship set. Pretty cool. And then this one. I don't know what the original price. I know it says original $12.99, but I think that was like the previously clearance price. I don't know what the original price on this set, but it's this Cabal Interceptor. That's a really cool vehicle. And another thing about Destiny is just, you know, sci-fi action. You know, that's like one of my favorite genres in like anything. So it's like the designs, you know, of Destiny and stuff. Just really cool futuristic sci-fi stuff that, you know, for me, you know, I like to know about it, but just based on how cool, you know, the cool factor, it's like that's enough. That's enough to want to collect these. So there you go. Again, only $6.49 on that one. And it's funny how this is so small. 97 pieces compared to 366 pieces, and it is actually more expensive than that. But it's this S34 Raven Steel Sparrow. You know, there's been a bunch of these Sparrow sets, and they're all pretty cool. I don't think I'd ever want to collect all of them. I only have one so far, and there's a few others I want to get, but this one, and I think if you're familiar with these, if you collect these, let me know. I think this one might actually be somewhat rare, because I don't even recall seeing this at mass retail like Walmart or Target. It just looks, come on, it's in black. Even the characters in like black and silver. And there's like this alien dude, which I'm assuming is like a bad guy. But yeah, so $7, you know, it's funny how it's more like 50 cents more expensive than that, but still, you know, I think it's worth the pickup. And then last but not least, and the third bag, more Mega Bloks, Mega Constructs goodness. So I already have one of these. It's one of those ones that when I first got, I was like, man, this thing is really cool. I love it. I got it on clearance at Walmart a while back. I wasn't about to pay. That's another thing. I just can't pay full price on building sets anymore. And there was a time, a long time ago, where Mega Block stuff seemed like it was kind of cheaper than Lego, but now it seems like the prices, like for what you're getting, like the size, or if you want to go by piece count, it seems like they're almost on the level of Lego of how expensive they are. So it's like, as much as I love Mega Bloks, and to be honest, if you know me, it's like over the years I've collected more, ever since Halo and all their other great licensed properties. I've kind of collected more Mega Bloks than Lego, but it's like with how expensive it's all getting, Mega Bloks, Lego, and even others, it's like I just can't collect building sets as much, or especially at regular price, So it's great that these things pop up at the discount store. So anyway, this was a set I wanted when it was first revealed, and it was like I was so excited. It was one of those ones where it's like in my head I was probably like, I'm probably gonna get it when it comes out, but I didn't. And I eventually got it on clearance at Walmart. I don't remember how much. Somewhere between 12 and 15. I'm thinking actually around 12. But then check that out. $5.99. And I know this was like originally like a 20 or something, $25 set. Really cool set. I mean, look at that. So there's that version, and then there's like this upgraded version, which that's how I have it. And with the second one, maybe I might have one, the stripped down version. Still really cool. So there, $5.99. And then this is one of those sets where I probably would have never gotten, even at like a discounted price, but for a really discounted price. I don't remember how much the set originally was. Again, this one says original $19.99, but that was probably like a previous, their previous price or something, not the original retail, but only $13.99 for this Smuggler Intercept. And I'm not too familiar with this at this point in Halo, but I'm not sure if this is like in the Reach era or something. I don't know. But it's just really cool. It's one of those things where I would never have gotten this at full price, or even just for a little discount, but for that cheap. And then Agent Locke. So that's like I'm pretty sure I'm not too knowledgeable in the later Halo series. But I'm pretty sure this is like an older version of him. So yeah. And what I like about this set though is I'm not 100% sure, but I think this ship is not like a UNSC ship. Kind of like the title suggests, Smuggler Intercept. So this might be some kind of like, shuttle. And it's kind of cool because just, again, as a sci-fi fan, this is there's so much ways you can use this ship right there, for only $14. It's like, yeah, great price. I had to get it. So, and now I'm tapped out on funds, pretty much broke again. So I'm really hoping I get some stuff sold ASAP. I'd hate to regret blowing the rest of my money on all these and maybe having to return something. But yeah, there you have it. Haulage. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thanks so much for watching.